Hey everyone, thank you for watching my video. So I'm Henry, and in this video what I'm going to do is talk to you about a SEO tool that I use a lot that's called SEO Volatility. And what I'll do is tell you what it is, why I use it, some benefits and some use cases. So let's just jump straight into the tool. So the tool is a self-hosted bit of software which works on a Mac or a PC. So once you've installed it, there's a license that you have to pay for. Once you've installed it, then what you do is load it up, and then you put your keywords in here, and then you choose the device, right? Now this is all going to make sense when I go ahead and do it. So the keywords I'm going to demonstrate is hire rental car in New York. Okay, so as you can imagine, that'd be a very competitive term. Now, this is how it works. You choose where you want the sample searches to be from. So let's just keep it obviously in the US because we're talking about New York. The language, and then here we can even localize the search. So it makes sense that somebody in New York would be searching for a hire rental car in New York. So this is how it works. You choose the samples. Okay, for this video, just to keep it short, I'll just choose 5. I'll click run and then I'll explain how it works. So what this is really doing is it's going out and it is taking sample search engine results of 5 different essentially computers that are located in New York in the US. The way that it does that is by using different IP addresses which are going to be from New York, and also proxies. So imagine that you've got 5 human beings behind 5 computers in New York, and they're all doing this keyword search for you, and they're going to show you their search, their results. So the real benefit about this is that it gives you an understanding of really your true, genuine, honest rankings for your keywords. Now, the reason why this is the case is because Google does a lot of Google is constantly testing keywords because it wants to obviously give the best result to the search query. So for the keywords that we used at the moment, kayak is constantly in position 1. So we know that kayak is winning this position very, very confidently. That's 5 people, 5 IP addresses, which means that they're confidently position 1. Position 2, we can again confidently say it's enterprise. Hertz is position 3, etc. Now, Expedia, a couple of people are seeing them in position 3, between 3 and 5. The reason for that, again, is because Google is testing. Rentcars.com, there's a lot of testing. There's a lot of volatility here between 6 and 11. So they're doing a lot of testing here. This is interesting. Momondo.com, all right, is being tested between 6 and 21. So that's enormous. So one person sees a position 6, and then the next person position 21, which is pretty crazy. The other cool thing about the tool is that it gives you a comparison of the different meta descriptions which are being shown. So some people see this meta description, other people see this meta description. So 80% who saw budget.com is seeing this, 20% are seeing this. So this is really useful. This tool is really useful because what you can do is, let's say for example that you're Expedia, right? What you could do is, because you're being tested between 3 and 5, Google's telling you that they're not quite happy with you in position 3. So this is a good time for you to go and tweak your meta title, your meta descriptions, maybe some better backlinking, optimize the content, etc. And then because the tool records the search engine results on by a kind of stamp, by HTML file. Do you see how the date is recorded here in a .html file? You can come back in 2 weeks' time or a week's time, do exactly the same search, and then you can have an apples to apples comparison of the measurable changes that you've made to your SEO efforts. So the final thing I'll say about the tool that I really like is when you give your reporting to a client or to your boss or just to yourself, you can give them a nice honest kind of screenshot of the position that you're really in, because often a client will say to you, hey, you told me I was position number 3, but I just checked and I'm position number 8. Well, yes, but not really, because you can take a screenshot and you can show them that 80% of the time your keyword was position 3, for example. So yeah, it's a tool that I highly recommend, and yeah, go check it out. Thanks for watching this video, and if you have any comments, please do leave them below. Thanks very much. Bye bye.